Here with manager Allinson after a 2-1 defeat to Ware in the FA Cup second qualifying round. Lee, Ware being a league below, do you think we underestimated them a little bit?
Well, I certainly didn't, and the management team certainly didn't. We've had them watched. We knew what good side they were. Paul's done ever so well with the squad that he's managed to get there. We warned them before the game. To be honest with you, Caelan, I could have told you at 2:15 we weren't on it. I've got into as much as I can, but we were lethargic all over the park. And we got what we deserved today. And full congratulations to Ware. I thought they thoroughly deserved the game. Not really created loads against us, but at 2-1 they could have certainly took it to 3-1. But we were just not on it, mate. And today that's cost us, because for the last 3 weeks we've been outstanding. And if we'd have played anywhere near like we have, I felt that we'd have won the game today. But we haven't reached those levels. And as I say again, we got what we deserved.
First half, you could say it took us probably 25 minutes to get into it, especially defensively. How would you sum up the half as a whole?
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, we conceded corner after 15 seconds. My two centre-halves for 20 minutes were nowhere near the levels that they've reached. Not on the game. I thought the big man for them up front has caused us all sorts of problems for 20 minutes. We have two great chances. Tommy has a kind of one-on-one from an angle, and Sean Lucian's done great and got to the byline, and we not cut, nothing's come of it. And just one long goal kick from the keeper. Two centre-halves have not headed it. It bundled into their area, and the lads nicked on and got a penalty. And then we just kind of woke up for 15 minutes and we passed the ball really well, and obviously Solomon's then got his goal. And I felt that we got in at half time and we could address some things, and I felt that it was a deserved 1-0 at half time, and maybe could have took a couple of chances. Tommy's had a good header as well, but I just felt second half we were nowhere near it, mate, if I'm honest.
Second half was similar in the fact that it took us a little bit to get into the game. There wasn't much in it apart from the last probably 10 minutes when we started putting them under a bit of pressure. How would you see the second half?
Lack of discipline's cost us the game. There's a reason why we do a board before the game and put people on their set pieces and where they need to be. Matt Miles was meant to be marking. Matt Ball should be on the edge of the box, and for some unknown reason, whether they've not read the board or they've not heard me say, they've swapped and Ballie's marking one of the biggest players on the pitch who's headed it home. And from then onwards, I felt we huffed and puffed. We've shown some good character. We tend to go to try and throw as much as we can, but it just wasn't enough, mate. It wasn't enough on a day, and they were better in all departments for me. I felt that they were better all over the pitch. They wanted it more than us. And then, as I warned the boys before the game, don't be in a cup upset, because for teams like Ware, they'll come here and they'll give everything they've got. And they're big, strong side. They're big boys, and and I felt that they just wanted that little bit more. We've done some real silly things in the second half. We've won all. We're well in the game without really creating loads, but sometimes you have to earn the right to create, and it might take 80, 90 minutes to create one chance to win the game. And we've done a silly goal kick that's gone for a throw on. We've given away sloppy possession. We've given away sloppy corners. We just went long. Nothing that we've worked on. We've refused to pass the ball to wingers who can make things happen. We huffed and puffed, and just the whole performance. I think that we've got here today, and not the management team at all. I think Rowan Eddy have been brilliant all week, and I think the players felt that they were better than what they are, and they're not very good. What we are very good at is working hard, and if you work hard in football, 9 times out of 10 you win your matches. You don't perform as good as you did against Leiston and Nuneaton and St Neots and Stratford if you're a poor side. We turned up here today. Again, not the management team, the players have turned up with totally the wrong mentality, the wrong heads on, and I could have told you at 2:15 when I walked out and see the warm-up, it wasn't good enough from the players, and as I say, we got what we deserved.
Do you think desire was the only thing that differentiated both teams?
No, I felt we showed plenty of desire. It was just quality, it was a willingness to run, a willingness to work. It's very difficult, Caelan. I felt that if we could have gone up on them, I think they'd have thrown lots of bodies forward, and we could have caused them problems. But when you play against a team in the league below and you give them an opportunity to get a corner in the box, and your playmaking midfielder who's not a defender is marking their best attacker, we've got a major problem. And they've scored from that, and then at the end of the day they get 11 men behind the ball, and they're very good at it. They're good players, the other team, and then you've got to try and find a way to win. And I won't ever question my team's desire. I think our desire is very good. I question today their mentality. The mentality was poor, and you can't turn up to a game of football with the wrong mentality and then play the game and expect to just turn up and win. It doesn't work like that. Football's got a funny habit of kicking you straight in the nuts when you're not expecting it, and today that's done that. You know, for 4 or 5 games we've been outstanding. Today we let ourselves down.
What do you feel we have to do differently against South Church?
Work hard from minute one. Arrive next Saturday at 10 in the morning and have the right mentality. You know, maybe we was a little bit lenient this week. We had a long evening on Tuesday. We give them Thursday night off to refresh, and maybe that's backfired. So maybe we have to take responsibility for that, and that's me. But we have to train extremely hard Tuesday and Thursday. We have to turn up next Saturday with the mentality that we've showed for the previous 4 games, and we'll be absolutely fine. And I've got full belief in this group. They're a very good side. But when you turn up with the wrong attitudes, then you're going to get found out. And today we got found out. And full credit to Ware. Great win for them. Top manager, great guy, and wish them all the best in the next round. And you know, disappointing for us that we've gone out at this stage.
Right, thank you.
Cheers, mate.